Keep in mind that there is no right or wrong way in dealing with an angle of attack. However, there's sometimes more efficient ways. So what I'm going to do is show you now against a backhand strike, or what we refer to as an angle 2, some basic counters without any follow-up strikes. Also, when we practice, there's 3 ways of practicing. The first thing we do is we like to work statically, so that's what we refer to as by the numbers, taking your time. Secondly is fluid, and thirdly dynamic. Okay? When you're learning a movement, you don't want to try to go dynamic immediately, because then you lose it and you don't develop a strong base. So first move, you lift. Once again, the stick is perpendicular to the ground and a strong trap. Okay. Moving diagonally, in this position, outside block. Okay. Switch. Okay. Very simple and very direct. And this is an excellent move to do if you get caught and you don't have time to react. At least you can do is when he attacks is you're there. You can just drop your center and deal with the attack at that point. That's referred to as an outside block. Secondly, what we're going to do is an outside deflection. This is similar to an outside block, but it's a little wider. Okay, again. Okay. This is a critical one, that if you don't have your left hand there and your timing's off, that's what's going to happen. So that left hand has to follow the weapon. And you want to keep it short. You don't want to go too wide. This takes too long. So you want to make sure that your objective is to follow up. So you want to clear the weapon and drop back down. That's part of the follow-up strike. Again. Okay, switch. Okay. Notice that as I deflect, my weapon is chambered ready. If it's up here, it takes too long to drop. So the goal, once again, is as soon as I deflect, bang, come back down. So you want to make sure to be able to put your body into it. Again. And you're ready. Okay. That's an basic outside deflection. This next move, we're actually attacking the arm. And also keep in mind that all of these movements, whether they're deflections or blocks, ideally you want to attack the limb. So whether I'm doing an outside block, it can be offensive too. It's a block depending on my timing. Okay? However, my goal should be, as he attacks, take the hand. Okay? Just the same as outside deflection. We're deflecting the weapon, which is defensive. However, ideally it's hitting the arm or hitting the hand. Okay, so this next move, we're going to go right for the hand. Okay, attacks, you hit the hand. Okay, it's almost a scissor move. I move out diagonally, and I'm ready to follow up. Okay, again, hit. Make sure your left hand comes up. Otherwise, this could be a very dangerous move where you're bringing the stick into your body. Okay, as I move, I drop. I'm in this position. I move around it to clear the path so that I can follow up. Again. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Okay, just the counter. Once again. Okay, I'm attacking the bicep, move around, and ready to follow up. My movement is economical, not a wide step, just a slight diagonal. It's also important that you be able to move economically, because in reality, in most situations, you won't have a lot of space. You may not be in a very open area, or even if you are, there may be other bodies around you, chairs, tables, and you have to prepare for that. Again, let me show you a variation of this. Okay, I'm attacking the arm, but I can also just go thrust, then move around, or go for the throat, move around. Okay, and that's just a basic way of dealing with that line of attack. Okay, the last counter we're going to show you on this. For this angle is what we refer to as an umbrella. Okay, timing is very critical on this move so that you don't get hurt in the process. Okay, he strikes, and we clear the path wide open to follow up with our own blow. Again, notice I'm not taking a lot of big wide step. I'm almost just dropping and moving, positioning my body diagonally so that I can follow up wherever I want to go. Okay, again, slowly. Very important that you torque your body. If you move straight in, it's much more difficult. And again, you're set up for getting knocked out. Okay, so turn your body. Okay, and when I turn back, it's because I'm coming back with a blow, and I'm using body torque. Again. Slowly. Also notice that my arm, as I go under, once again I chamber it and it's ready, just as if I were going to throw a punch, it's ready so that I can unleash a blow. Last time. Okay. So those are a couple basic counters against an angle 1 and an angle 2. Now we're going to move to an angle 3. Angle 3 is a horizontal strike to the midsection. And before I go on, also, you don't always have to move in. Even with a short stick, you can choose to stay out. So this first move, where I'm just meeting the attack. He strikes, I meet the timing. Okay, I go for the arm. Again. Okay, I can choose to meet. I can choose to follow, depending on the position of my weapon. Again, I'm passing it, or if I move in, I'm meeting it, because I want to move in. Okay? Another basic counter against an angle 3 of attack is what we refer to as a low wing. If a person attacks, okay, you move in. Okay? Very important that you control the weapon hand and that your stick, your own weapon, be perpendicular to the ground or vertical. If you're not careful here in your stick, if you angle your stick, you're going to end up getting your own hand smashed. The other thing is that you want to make sure that you're aligned with your center line. So as he attacks, it's strong here. If he puts pressure against me, it's strong. However, if I move too far, as he puts pressure against me, I'm going to lose the weapon. So once again, face the blow, and once again, I'm in a position to follow up. Okay, switch. And that's a basic low wing without a follow-up strike, just the counter. Okay. Okay, now, if I choose to move in closer, because I'm thinking maybe I want to go for a takedown or something, I might choose to just attack the arm, move in, okay, in this position, okay. Again, when I trap the hand, my elbow's now in an up position as opposed to being down. Why? Because it's coming to a lower part of my body, so I don't want to get my elbow smashed. And keeping the hand down also puts you in a position where they can slide underneath your arm and still strike. So I want to make sure that my elbow's up as I'm striking the bicep. Again. Okay, switch. Switch. Okay, so those are, again, basic counters. There's a lot of things that you can do, but in order to develop a system, you want to have some basics and build a strong foundation. Once you work on the basics, then you can also be creative and come up with your own ideas. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go back to the basic where we meet and then add a follow-up. Keep in mind, as I said earlier, you cannot get away with maybe just one strike. It's rare unless he strikes and you have really good timing as he strikes and you blow the arm away that he will drop the stick. However, if they're still standing there, you need to have another plan of action. So the first one, I meet, 1, 2, go for the legs. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in this position. I'm just using my body to cover the distance by using body torque. Again. Brachial stun, leg. Still there, you can continue all you want. Okay, again. And last time. Okay, that's me meeting the weapon. If I choose to pass it, which means I'm using different timing, cross the face or head, take the knee, take the knee. Okay, again. And last time. Basically go anywhere you want. Okay? We switch this way. First one where again I'm eating. I do 1, 2, and passing it, and passing it. Okay. Next move, the low wing. From here, this position, you can go with the butt. This is a retracting strike. So if I come here, I'm hooking it. Okay, change that one. And here, you're hooking. It's like a backhand hook, coming over, striking. Again.